excuse my Japanese. I still say no sailor, pretty soldier, senshi, Sailor Moon, tsukini kowate, oshokiyo. That is a quote from the ever so famous Sailor Moon. Hi, my name is Alexis, and that's what I'm going to be talking about. This is my moon wand. Yes, it's kind of bad. I made it myself. Sailor Moon is a very popular 90s anime that it just became classic. It is about a 14-year-old middle schooler who is turned into a magical girl, and she fights evil with her friends. So I'm credible to talk about this because I grew up watching the anime. I come from a family of males who also are into anime, and they also like Sailor Moon. We're called Moonies sometimes. We are a strong fan community. We have Facebook pages and everything dedicated to it. So I brought in my moon wand because it is the first cosplay item that I've ever made, and I didn't think it came out so bad. It's kind of broken now though. I've had it for a couple years, right? So it kind of makes me feel powerful. I can defeat evil as well. So it means a lot to me. The reason why I had to make it is because the collectibles are very expensive actually. The originals from the 90s are very expensive. They can go up to thousands of dollars, believe it or not. But nowadays, since the anime itself is being remade, they're kind of cheaper because they're remaking everything. There are actually the English version and the Japanese version, which are very different from each other because the English like to block things and censor things and change things. So there's an anime, there's a musical, there's a soap opera that came out in Japan, there's CDs, music, there's a new manga, an old manga, there's fan movies, fan videos, of course there's something else that's a big part of the fan community, which is cosplaying as characters. And that means costume play, which means they dress up as their favorite characters and sometimes act out things as them, which is very cool. Well, I think it's cool. Another thing that I can say is that growing up watching Sailor Moon, she was this very feminine character, and all her friends were very feminine, but at the same time they were very tough, they were very strong. They all had like their dreams of being, like bakers and getting married, and at the same time they knew they had this responsibility, this duty to their main character, which is Sailor Moon, because she's their princess. As you can see, just to show you, this is my manga and whatnot. So as a kid, she was my hero, she was my role model, as she was to a lot of other people. I would always used to play like that we were those characters with my little cousins. Of course, they grew out of it. I didn't. Now I try to get my other siblings into it, and they're just like, well, they're really into it, and my family thinks I'm crazy. Yeah, I spend a lot of money on these things sometimes, but especially that one because that one's just the thing that's closest to my heart. Since she is my role model and everything, I base a lot of things in life. She teaches us a lot of things as well. She has a lot of good, values, morals, that type of thing. So, I hope you learned something about this culture, the Sailor Moon fan culture. And if you ever feel like looking it up, it is a very girly anime, but it's pretty cool, and a lot of guys are into it as well, actually. So, yeah, that's my presentation.